Now that we're about ready to lube the cases, you want to do two quick things. First, you want to check the flash hole for any obstructions. The flash hole is the part of the case which the spark from the primer passes through to reach the powder. So you check them all. That one looks fine. That one looks fine. Oh, that one's actually blocked. So what I have is a flash hole cleaner, which you can just poke through the media. Sometimes it actually gets really stuck. There you go. Next, you want to take a case brush, like this one here, and you want to just quickly brush out the neck of the case. Now, it's time for lube. I bought our RCVS kit, which came with this pad, this Resizing lube, and actually this brush here. Now this part is really important. You only need such a small amount. The first time I actually did this, I put a little bit too much on the cases, and it actually dented the shoulders of the case when I went to resize it. So as you can see, almost need nothing. Just rub it in with your finger a little bit. Take your case. Just roll it on. As you can see, well hopefully you can see, almost no lube there. And make sure you don't get any on the neck. Not always necessary, but you can also put a little bit on your brush and just lube the inside of the neck. Because when it resizes, a part goes inside the case as well. Now this step here, lubing the cases, must be done. The only time you don't need it is if you're using cardboard dies for pistol rounds. If you do not lube your cases, when you go to resize them, they most likely will get stuck in your die, and it'll cost you about only $4, but still you go through the hassle of shipping it to Lee or wherever your dies are from to get it out, because it's almost impossible to get out. I believe I forget which brand, but they do have a tool to take out the cases from their particular dies, but Lee does not carry one, as far as I know. Now that our cases have been lubed, it's time for resizing. I have two Lee die kits. The first kit came with a full sizing die, a bullet seating die, and a factory crimp die. The second set came with a neck expanding die and a bullet seating die. We're going to be using the neck expanding die. Now, a lot of the advantages of having the neck expanding die are over the full sizing die is with this. Well, number one is accuracy. With this, you already have a pre-fired case which is already the exact dimensions of your chamber. Another good reason to use this die is case life. Your cases last a little longer since the metal is only being stretched right at the neck rather than the whole case. And the last reason is lube. You don't need to lube the whole case, even though I showed you how to lube the whole case, but you only need to lube the inside of the neck. Now this step is what also deprimes your case, but I already did this in a step before because I like to do it before I put it into the case tumbler. So with this die, shell holder's still in here. Lower your ram all the way. You screw it down again until it just touches the shell holder. Alright, just touched it. You lower it, and then you screw it one full turn more. So that would be right there. Then you lock your locking nut. So we have our cases. Once again, take one, just put it in the shell holder. Press down, you'll feel it stop, and then you give it a good push. You can see, hopefully you can see the difference. Now it's kind of hard on camera, but this one has been neck sized. You can see it's a little longer here because it's been stretched, and also it's been opened up or expanded. So do that with all of them. You have to use a full size die if you are reloading for an automatic or cartridges from another round, and usually hunting ammo, since you want to reload fast if you need to, and since these cases are going to fit tight, chambering won't be as easy. Obviously not a big deal at the range. Alright, now our cases have been resized. Now it's time to trim your cases. First thing you need to do is get your reloading manual out and see what your case length needs to be. So here's mine. It says this line here. Mine says 2.500. Now that is the maximum case length. I went ahead and I pre-measured all of them, and the shortest one measured 2.495. So since I want all the cases to be the same, so they're uniform, I will make them all that length. So you get your cut, see the caliper, 2.495. So what you do, this is a Lyman universal case trimmer, and this universal chuck, so it slips right in there, and you push it up for it to tighten. You get your guide out, put that in there, and you lock it. So that slips right into there. Now here is your stop. Push it all the way forward and lock that also. So now that we have the length set, you can go ahead, take the next round, put it in. Zoom in here. You turn it until no more shavings come off and you can feel it not cutting anymore. So let's take a quick measurement. Now this one is also, zoom out here. So this one is also 2.495. Zoom back in. We also saw an adapter that can go on this to make it powered by a power drill. Always check your case length. Perfect. It could be dangerous if your cases are too short, so make sure that you don't go under 0.01 under what it calls for. So for instance, this was 0.2500. Don't go under 2.490. And also, if they're over that maximum, both sides can be dangerous. That went up a 1/thousandth short. Oh well.